Riginarazione is finally out. So many things happened in this episode. Marinette's grandfather dies, we finally see Ladybug in her adult form, and so much more. Hey, it's Tohiro back with another Miraculous Ladybug Season 6 review for Riginarazione. We start off the episode at Marinetta's, where her grandmother is teaching her how to make a sauce that they will eat at Roland's birthday party. Then she gets an alert from Roland and she rushes to his house, only to find him perfectly fine.
Salut Gina.
Mais tout va bien?
Évidemment.
Alors pourquoi tu m'as fait venir en urgence?
Pour que tu me changes la chaîne.
Mais toi on télécommande pour ça.
Ah oui, mais vos bidules modernes, ça me plaît pas. De mon temps, c'est pas comme ça qu'on faisait.
Et tu m'as fait venir pour faire ça à ta place?
Bien sûr, comme le match est fini.
Tout est moqué-moi.
Oui.
So the real reason he called her there was to tell her that he will be dying soon. He already sold the house and Gina tells him that he needs to tell Marinette about this. We skip to the day of his birthday and Roland calls Marinette to talk to her. She gets there but Roland is having a hard time being direct with Marinette. And this is quite funny to see. It's like looking at two Marinettes. Both of them have a hard time just being direct with people. The same way Marinette was in the early days of the show, especially with her crush on Adrien. And Florence Sebastian 1540 commented, easily my favorite episode this season. I really liked the parallels done between Marinette and her grandpa.
Marinette, l'heure est venue pour moi de partir d'ici.
Mais cette maison t'y a passé toute ta vie. Pourquoi tu voudrais aller ailleurs?
Les médecins disent que mon cœur est trop faible. J'en ai vécu des choses dans cette maison, mais maintenant je me sens usé.
So Roland finally got the courage to tell Marinette about it, and she has a hard time accepting it. Of course she is sad, who wouldn't be in the situation? Marinette runs out of the house crying and into an alleyway to transform into Ladybug to get as far away from the house as possible. And am I heartless? Like, I obviously felt bad for Marinette here, but I was not crying. Like, I don't know, I think the transition from Marinette discovering her grandfather is gonna die to running out was a bit odd. It felt so sudden. I barely felt anything really.
Mais je veux pas faire comme ça. Je veux pas que ça change. C'est qu'il m'est transformé.
Like, am I crazy? The sad music just suddenly appeared and it felt so out of nowhere. Well, it wasn't out of nowhere, but it happened so fast it felt unnatural. And according to some people, we can see Lila watching Ladybug as she swings by. Shavu SSZZ commented, I love Lila. And 3 Milton commented, an excellent episode, it even made me cry. So am I just heartless? Marinette goes to Adrien's to play some foosball and she is using this as an opportunity to let out all her anger.
10-0.
Attends, mais tu savais déjà jouer au baby-foot?
Non, pas du tout. La chance du débutant, ça paraît injuste, mais c'est ça, c'est la vie. Allez, on refait une partie encore plus injuste.
Tiens, qu'est-ce que je te disais? Aucune justice.
Allez, on recommence.
Il s'est passé quelque chose avec ton grand-père tout à l'heure?
Pas du tout, pas du tout. Tout va très bien avec mon grand-père. La vie est parfaite, super parfaite et pas du tout triste.
Tu n'es pas obligé de me parler si tu n'as pas envie.
Okay, I felt something here. I did feel a little teary-eyed, so I am not a complete and total heartless monster. Marinette still being a bit angry in Adrien's arms for a while before just starting to cry was actually sad. I really felt for her here. He gets her something to drink while they talk through what happened, and Marinette says that she wants to talk about it, but at the same time she also doesn't. She comes to terms with the fact that her grandfather is gonna die sooner or later, and she decides to make the best out of the moments she still has left with him. They have a nice birthday party and Gina is feeling nostalgic. And can we talk about Roland's hair? Like damn, okay, he was lucky to have those shiny locks. And we also see baby Marinette. They blow out the candles on the cake and Roland gets a bit dizzy and Gina isn't feeling too well about it. Everyone takes Roland upstairs to bed and Gina gets akumatized.
Bonsoir. Pardonnez mon intrusion, mais j'ai senti une peur si forte qu'elle m'a appelée.
Moi, avoir peur? Pas du tout, tout te trompe.
Vous vous pensiez prête, mais en réalité, vous rêvez de pouvoir retourner en arrière, à cette époque où rien ne semblait jamais devoir finir.
Si seulement c'était possible.
Mais c'est possible si vous le voulez. Laissez-moi vous offrir ce cadeau.
Vraiment?
Bien entendu. Comment devrais-je vous appeler?
Riginarazione!
Joyeux anniversaire, Riginarazione.
That was like super fast. Like Gina didn't even need any convincing really, and she doesn't even have any evil intentions either. She just wants Roland to live his life to the fullest.
Basta, je ne suis plus Madame Gina, ni la mamma, ni mammi. Je suis Riginarazione!
Hein? Qu'est-ce que tu m'as fait?
Je t'ai rendu ta jeunesse!
Okay, Roland, is that you? Wow, he was rocking that hair and he looked great. No wonder Gina fell for him. Gina turns Tom into a baby while Sabine dodges her shots like it's nothing.
Le temps d'en discuter tous ensemble.
Non, on va plutôt tout recommencer.
Like, why do we barely see this side of Sabine? She is clearly able to take care of herself in case of a supervillain attack, yet it's never shown. Gina takes Roland on her bike and drives off. Marinette follows them while Adrien stays with Marinette's mother and baby Tom.
T'inquiète pas pour ça! Eh les DJ, mets-nous la balade des oiseaux bleus. C'était une tube à notre époque.
Plus personne écoute ça, c'est un truc pour les vieux.
On ne dit pas vieux, on dit senior.
He looks exactly like his father, like not a resemblance, he looks exactly like him. And he also has a skill issue because I'm sure that Bob Roth doesn't have any trouble seeing, so XY is just worse than Bob. Ladybug shows up and she tries to stop Riginarazione, but she fails and gets hit. And we finally have Pixie Cut Ladybug, the adult version most fans have imagined. And I think it just came from removing Ladybug's pigtails and it just made her look cool. And she does look cool. And her voice deepening was the cherry on top. Adrien manages to leave Sabine alone to get to the fight and he arrives to see Ladybug in her adult form.
Oh, ma lady, tu as mangé beaucoup de soupe, on dirait.
Oui, et si on ne veut pas faire de vieux os, on doit trouver l'objet akumatisé très rapidement.
And I must say, the action this episode is really good. It's fast-paced and it feels smooth. And adult Ladybug is the same height as teenage Cat Noir, meaning if Cat Noir was turned into an adult, he would have been really tall, maybe just as tall as his dead father. Cat Noir sees a bus in danger and goes to save it and gets hit by Riginarazione's beam that turns him into a baby. And his voice is so cute.
Chat noir, attention!
And he's still quick on his feet even as a baby. Ladybug goes to save Cat Noir from getting run over by a train and she finds a way to follow Riginarazione by following a trail left by Roland.
On ne mange pas ce qui traîne par terre, mon chaton! Oh, tu as l'œil, mini-chat! Roland a réussi à nous laisser une...
Ladybug finds Riginarazione and she tries to get close enough so that Cat Noir can cataclysm her gun and release the Akuma. And before she succeeds, we get to see Granny Bug in action. What?
Tu as fait assez mal comme ça, Ultra Kuma! Je te libère du mal!
I was not expecting to see that. And imagine if she's actually still Ladybug just until the day she dies. And I fully expected her to do the whole dance while capturing the Akuma, but for obvious reasons she didn't. J Lionbad commented, Granny Bug! Roland tells Gina to make peace with the fact that he's gonna die and they go home. That was bittersweet. Marinette taking one last look at her grandparents together before one of them leaves was really touching. And that was bittersweet too. They didn't explicitly tell us that he's dead, but we can just deduce that he is. It's sad, but it's a part of life, and no one saying anything at the end. There just being old music playing was just perfect. This episode was really good. It wasn't the best this season, but it still was great. I asked all of you what you thought about the episode, and here are your responses. Carlos R4J4L commented, "The truth is, while I enjoyed the episode from start to finish, there are two things that threw the episode off for me. It was shown in season 1 through 5 that underage holders of Miraculous only have one use of their power, and after that, they have 5 minutes before they transform back. So when Cat Noir was turned into a baby, he should have been able to only use his power once and have 5 minutes before he de-transforms. The animation in this episode, albeit not terrible, just didn't capture the emotional core or message of the episode. Because of that, I wish this episode had the animation quality of Revelator." Defined Equity commented, "This episode was sad. I loved it too." Anonymous 1986 commented, "Big sad." XXRay101 commented, "I don't know if I liked it or not. I don't know. I'm shocked they actually had Grams killed off. We barely saw him and he just got back in touch with his family. Also, I felt that Marinette's shock ended a bit too fast, like she was upset and felt like it was unfair, and I really like how Adrien helped her, but I don't know, we cut right back into the same day and she already accepted it when she was with the family, which makes sense in a way but not really. But other than that, I feel like the ending tied it all nicely together in a way. Pretty decent but sad episode. Lila's little appearance really put me off, like girl is not okay in the head. Like it gets to a point, all this just because she embarrassed you." Woozier commented, "Honestly, I cried a little at the end, lol. Didn't expect Roland to actually die, OMG. Orange Cat A6B commented, "I cried a little because after the trailer I was more prepared. Honestly, I was more hyped for this episode than Heartfixer. Adrianette is Adrianetting. I miss Roland already. Oh, what a great episode." The Kachak Nazar commented, "It's a good episode." Harry Harasudan 65 commented, "Season 6 is far better than the previous season. I feel sad for the fans who left the show because of the animation change. The episode is an emotional roller coaster." King Paul SV commented, "Episode 19 of Miraculous Ladybug Season 6 broke me. Poor Marinette. Not her grandpa having heart pain. I get why Gina got akumatized, but why was baby Cat Noir spamming powers like that? Wasn't it meant to be 5 minutes since season 1? Pixie Cat Ladybug was fire. Like if you notice too, who's ready for Nino finding out Cat Noir is Adrien." Benjamin Rickenwell 5706 commented, "Heartbreaking." That's all I have to say for now. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and have a look at my other videos. You might enjoy them too. Be sure to leave your thoughts and theories down below. See you soon and stay miraculous.